So today is February 12th, 2025, and life is life, and let's start right there. Life is life, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Latina Marie. I'm a singer-songwriter, a mom, and a wife, kinda, and I was homeless for a couple months, and now I'm just keeping track of my 2025 and sharing my experience as I get back on my feet. Um, I broke a nail. Don't come for me. I'm so upset about it because I literally just got them done on Friday. So, and I was supposed to go today to get it fixed, but the weather kind of freaked me out. The snow that we got is not that bad right now, but I know it's supposed to start snowing again later tonight. So I probably should have just did it earlier, but I was kind of freaked out and I didn't want to get stuck in Grand Rapids while my kids are in Muskegon. So I didn't do it. But anyway, because like I said, life has been life. And I'm not really going to give an update right now. I kind of just want to vent about what I've been experiencing through this situation. So I guess this could be considered a little story time, but I don't know. So in October of 2024, my husband and I were already separated, but we lost our house, and like completely separated, like actually separated. We didn't try to find a place together. The boys went to his mom's house because that's where he was supposed to have been staying. I later find out that that's not where he had been staying. And I was living in my car. I was living in my car and sometimes sleeping at my mom's, but that was like very rare that I was sleeping at my mom's. Just because I'm the type of person where I don't like to invade anybody's space. I don't like to be a burden. I don't like to feel like I'm a burden. I hated that my kids were staying with someone and not being able to stay with me. Whenever I could, I would get a hotel so that I could keep them. I would get a hotel for like a week at a time just so that I could have them, and, spend time with them and not have to rely on other people taking care of them so much. Even though I'm beyond grateful for everyone who was involved in taking care of my kids during the time that I couldn't be there. It just sucks sometimes to sit back and think about what I've been through and like options that I feel like I could have made, or options that I feel like I could have taken. But I also love looking back at what I've been through and knowing that I came out of this alive. I'm fine. My kids are fine. I'm growing from it. I'm knowing that everything will be okay. If this wasn't a test to my faith, I don't know what would be, because there were definitely days where I felt like, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? How did I get in this situation? Even though I didn't want to be in my marriage, I don't want to be in my marriage. And I know that I'm making the right decision to walk away. For me, it may not be the best decision for my kids. It may not be the best decision for him. I like all of that. I do consider, which also bothers me so much, that I consider things that I know no one else is thinking about. Like, I know that he's not sitting up thinking about, oh, well, I don't know if that was the best decision for her. And, like that's not a factor for him, if that makes sense. Which it doesn't have to be. We're living different lives now. We're in a different place where we've made decisions and we've moved forward with that. And it just feels crazy sometimes to feel to look at the situation and know that I don't know. I don't know. I'm so grateful and thankful for everything that I've learned and everything that I've been through, because I know that I never want to go through it again. So let's start there. I know that I never want to go through that again. I never want to be homeless ever again. I've never been homeless a day in my life, and I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, I would never want anybody to experience this, especially the start of winter. This all happened to me right as winter hit. And like I said, yeah, there were nights that I stayed at my mom's, which was very rare. But then I also had, my friend out here who was helping me as much as he could. And not that he was obligated to be doing anything, but very grateful and thankful for everything that he did do. He had moved during this situation, during my time of being homeless. And my last 2 weeks of being homeless, he did let me stay with him. So that was nice. Um, but it's like just to know, and there are a lot of times where I consider myself very, very lucky and blessed with how my situation turned out, because some people would never experience what I've gone through the way that I've gone through it. There are tons of people who are homeless, and I see it every day, sleeping on the ground and out here in this cold, and all they have is a little blanket or just their coat, and there's nothing that I can do. And I don't know if that's like a thing to like feel guilty for doing good or getting myself together. I don't know if that's like a real thing, but I almost feel like I feel guilty for successfully putting myself through this situation. And it just brings me down sometimes. Like, I feel sad sometimes that good things are happening for me. And that just doesn't feel normal or right to me. Like, it feels so weird to hear good news sometimes. And internally, I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not as happy as I know I could or should be. And not thankful or not grateful. I'm just like, I can't enjoy this experience because I feel guilty. I feel I feel like it's not supposed to be happening for me. I don't know what that is. I don't know where it's coming from. I've only experienced that feeling once before in my life, and um and I still don't understand it. Like, I still don't get what that is. Like, why I can't just enjoy it. Like, I have a problem enjoying my journey. That is a thing. Like, I really do need to work on enjoying my journey, because I have one life. And when I look back at what I've been through, what I went through those 3 months of being, those 4 months of being homeless, there are a lot of times where it's like, yeah, you're homeless and you're going through this and you're going through that, but think about the good things that were happening. Like, remember how much fun you were having on certain days, and remember like the things that you were learning and experiencing. And like, I try to get through the hurt so fast that I never sit in what is actually good about anything that I'm going through. Like anytime that I have a hard situation going on, I never just sit and think about, okay, well, what good is in this, you know? And I can't say I never do, because there were times, um, I've been that person that is, when you're going through something, well, what's the positive in this situation? And for a long time, that was me. I was either internally asking it or asking it out loud to whoever I was with. And I kind of fell off of doing that. I think I talked about this once. I kind of fell off of doing that, but I think internally I still try to question, well, what's the positive in the situation? Because I don't feel it. Like I feel like I don't see any positive, which is hard. Even though things are really good right now. I'm in a place, I have my kids, they go to school, they're happy. I pray with them every night. I've got new routines going for myself, things that I wanted to do within my last life, and that's what I'm going to call it from now on. Things that I wanted to do within my last life, I am doing now, and I just feel like all of this is good stuff. This is all good things, all good things. Why am I having such a hard time enjoying it? I feel like sometimes I lose people in my life, or I push people away because I can't just enjoy the time that I have, or, what is going on. And it sucks because it's lonely. It is lonely when you're just always trying to be the fixer, or you're trying to make sure everything is perfect, as if life is perfect. I think I want to start seeing a therapist, but I don't have time or money for that right now. I don't know, it just sucks. Sometimes it just sucks. That's really, really what it comes down to, is that sometimes it just really sucks. But what can you do, Maybe this is part of the battle, part of the struggle. Just accepting what is, whether it be good or bad. And I have a hard time accepting what it is, whether it be good or bad. But I just gotta remember to take every day, 1 hour at a time. Like, seriously, I can't even do the 1 day at a time. Like, I've got to take it 1 hour at a time. Like, that's how stressed and like anxious and just uneasy I feel about everything. And I don't know why. Like, it is so weird that I don't even understand why I feel this way. But I don't know. But yeah, that's where my head is at today, which I'm happy I'm recording this, because I want to remember these days. I want to be able to go back and look and see, like, hey, chill out. Like, just enjoy life. And maybe I just need to tell myself that every day. I just need to remember to tell myself every day. Take it hour by hour and just enjoy life. Just enjoy what you have. And it's not that I don't think I have anything. It's not that I'm feeling envious or jealous about anything. It's nothing like that. I just definitely am having a hard time enjoying my space, my life, my change, my new world, And I guess that could be normal, to feel like, this is a new environment. I'm in a new city. I'm in a place by myself. I've never lived by myself. I'm a single mom at this point. I'm doing things that I just have never done. So it makes sense that I would have a little confusion or feel a little like, well, how do I do certain things? But I hate that I feel like I can't just be like, okay, well, we'll figure it out and it'll be good. Smile, you know? So, but I'm gonna get ready for bed. Today was a really long day. Today was definitely a take it hour by hour day. I had a lot on my mind, and it definitely doesn't help to be an overthinker like I am, because I overthink everything. And honestly, and I heard somebody say on TikTok one time that if you're overthinking it, you already know the answer. And I believe that. It's just so, and I can't keep saying that it's hard. It just is. I just have a problem accepting. I know what the answer is. I know what the solution is. I know what it is. Just accept it. And I guess I just don't like accepting certain things. Like, but I got to get over that. I got to figure out how to just be like, it is, you don't like it. And you're not going to like everything. Everything is not going to be to your liking. Everything is it's not happening to please you. Some things are to teach you. And, you're supposed to be learning these lessons of life. And I can't really help my kids learn the lessons of life if I'm struggling to just accept that some things and some people and some days might just be a lesson. Like, just accept it. So I guess it helps to do these videos, to talk and just kind of talk myself through it. But I don't know. If you guys have any advice or any suggestions on how to move forward without feeling guilty and bad about, even not even just that I'm in a good place do I feel guilty. I feel guilty about having to let go of some things and having to let go of some people and having to set boundaries. I'm not that person. I am not the person to set boundaries. I will let someone walk all over me forever and ever and ever and ever until I bust and they walk away. And now I'm looking like sad and hurt because why would you walk away from me when I was here this entire time? And I'm that person, and that sucks. It sucks to be that person that wants to continue to give people a chance, and not simply because I want people to give me a chance. It's not that. It's because I feel like inherently we're all good people. Like, there's just no way that somebody is just evil. Obviously you have evil tendencies and you learn to be evil, or you grow into this vengeful person, or there's things like that. But I don't think anybody's just actually a bad person, and I have a hard time believing that somebody is just a bad person. I feel like everyone has good intentions and we all don't see things the same. So I don't know. I also need to stop making excuses for bad behavior, because there's a difference with someone being a bad person or a good person doing bad things and things like that. Like, bad behavior is a thing. So, but I'm gonna get off of here and get some sleep, because I gotta get up super early because of the snowstorm. I don't even know why we're working tomorrow, but thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys tomorrow.